putting you on the spot. First impressions of Neo 3 being announced and Marvel Arc System Work game.
Oh wait, actually, you know what? We should record it. Hold on, give me a minute.
Neo.
See, here's the difference. This is why I make money on YouTube. I put little effort, maximum gain.
Oh no, Mara showed up when I said not mentioning Neo 3
Well,
is
yeah, I'm like,
crazy.
why the fuck am I gonna sit in the stream and just listen to it? I could just join in on the
True. You know what? Fair point. You guys missed it. I was cooking with my dabble gin.
Dabble gin.
No, I low key. I ranked up, faced the gin. He was good. I lost. Like that was good shit. I was like, you know what? Nah, dude, I actually got one off of him. Like, no, he was cooking. He was cooking. I was like, you know what? No. See, I ain't no bitch. If someone's better than me, I'll admit. Like, no, the man's got the electrics down. He got the combos. I'm sitting here with like my day 5 fucking devil gin, and this man's probably been playing gin for like 3 years. If anything, the fact I took an entire set's already like, damn, good job on me, bro. Shit.
I call hacks.
Hey Mark, here's a fun little thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get Gamer to take me to your house, and I'm gonna hide something in it.
That was a very quick question. Thank you.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, fuck. Hold up. But anyways, yeah, you heard that, Amar. Your thoughts on my mom's Cadillac getting robbed today? Fun fact, everyone. Bonus.
I would like to say it possibly wasn't black people because Cadillacs and black people don't go together anymore. Apparently, black people have this thing called shit taste, and for some reason they all fall for the fucking Dodge now. Like if it's like a Dodge Charger or a Challenger, they'll immediately fucking grab it. Very few modern day black people know what the hell a Cadillac is, so I'm very surprised they even know what the fuck that is. If they did,
you know why they're going after that?
The
Because
converters
are supposed to get away from the cops.
I mean, if you're gonna get away from the cops, you don't grab a Cadillac. You grab a Toyota Prius because no one's gonna chase down a Prius.
You know, but let's be real, bro. It was definitely 100%. Like I said, because
I was telling that lady about the.
I mean, if you're not even that far from the neighborhood, then yeah,
experience.
definitely that's what happened. Oddly enough, actually, was it last week? Yeah, last week a friend of mine, she had her car fucking grabbed. It was a Nissan.
But yeah, that happened. That's fun. And honorable, is your dumbass back yet?
I'm always here.
Okay,
I was here.
Restate your question, Mr. VA.
Well, first of all, goddamn, all the police are active because they're all wanting to know first impressions on Neo 3 and Marvel Arc System Works 4v4.
So for Neo 3, it was leaked to me by someone in my Discord. Good job. And I was just like, let's go. I already thought we have Neo 3 too, because we never the other one I called Neo 3 was just Wulong. But I'm excited, and we already know I don't really care to see stuff. I'll wait till the game comes out. Like, you know, like I hate being spoiled, so it's gonna be good. You wanna say like it's the same as Doom, dude? That's so crazy. We have 3 Dooms and 3 Neos. What time, dude?
I literally made like that comment like when I saw it, just like, hold on, what is this? We got Doom 2016, Neo, Doom Eternal, Neo 2, Doom or Dark Ages? No, it's gonna be Neo 3. Oh my god, Neo 3!
That should have been a sign. If there's a Neo, there's a Doom. Like, so yeah, I'm excited.
They're literally yin and yang in the gaming industry. It's fucking crazy.
Literally. But as far as this is super important. This might be it. As far as MVC. First of all, have you guys seen the memes of it getting cucked? Have you guys seen those memes? That's the first thing we gotta start off.
The cuck memes isn't that game itself. It's actually like everyone expecting Capcom to make the next Marvel game, and it turns out it's not. So Capcom getting cucked and shit like that. That's fucking hilarious.
No. I mean, if you guys you can see right now. By the way, you guys, Monster Hunter Rise is on sale. I just bought a copy for codes, and I got one. So Mar, we need to hop on that. We'll carry you right now, bro. It's Monster Hunter Rise time because it's not on.
I feel sorry for you.
It's not on Game Pass. So I have to actually buy it. Yeah, it was Nihongo Gamer who actually had like all of them like put together. He cooked. If you guys can see my thingy. But anyways, your thoughts, Mar? Will you be available for the marathon of Monster Hunter?
I mean, I have Game Pass. It's on there.
No, you own it. Don't you actually own it?
I don't even have Game Pass. I just realized
you own it.
I just own the game.
Yeah, I know, because you share my account, and I know it's not on Game Pass, and I was playing, and I see it. I have it on my.
Oh, bro, I'm looking at the meme right now.
Yeah, see, that was bogus. That one's bogus. And then this one, like, oh, why? And then SNK, dude, that is so true. That one's so true. But to be fair, these guys are together, so it's fine. And then we have this one.
Are you sure? Yes.
Which one was?
Dude, oh, Nihongo, he said, sorry, I only speak BB tag. Oh, let's go.
BB tag.
BB tag mentioned. But anyways, yeah, I found out through memes. And then I looked up a trailer or whatever. And here, you guys, is the thoughts of a huge MVC fan. First of all, weird, no, I don't really like Marvel, so I was already like, only Marvel, it's Disney, who's make... Then I heard Arxis, and I was like, So, impressions, not high, and the delivery, yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to it. Like, obviously it looks good, and it's like, oh, it's Arxis. Someone said, oh, it's Arxis. Oh, it's Arxis. So we know it's not going to be balanced. The number one reason, no, these are the two reasons I'm not hyped. One, the cast is pretty weak. Like, look, I'm gonna be, like, I said it once, I said it again, all Marvel fans, true Marvel fans, can you get rid of that weird girl whose only power is a bitch version of Mr. Fantastic? Nobody likes that bitch.
What? You don't like Kamala Khan?
Dude, no one likes that. Like, dude, that's the immediate thing. Oh, Disney's got their hand in this.
Marvel girl?
She's not even Miss... Dude, and that pisses me off when they call Miss... That's not Miss Marvel. Get that garbage out of my face. So that's the first thing. Second, the cast is too small. Like, they do not know. Like, oh, but it's like, no. The average fan... I am a fan. I'm a fighting... And I'm like, no, I need 30 people on this fucking roster. Because guess what? Think about it. Everyone's comparing it to DBZ and MVC. When it's more closer to Strive. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, they want a huge roster. The fact that it's 4v4 is cool, but the fact that apparently it is an 8 to 9 character roster. That means if it's 4v4, bro, you're gonna see basically the same roster half the goddamn time. That's boring as shit.
I would say, from my understanding, the game is not coming out till 2026 anyway, so I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of time to add more characters before the game actually releases. And on top of that, I would probably agree with the comment about it basically just being Strive, because I see a lot of people are saying it just looks like it's Strive.
Oh no, it is. And here's the thing too, why that's still not enough time. Like, cause here's the thing, it's not MVC or other fighters where characters take about a month and they're pretty much golden. No, this is like a Strive fighter. Characters take 1 to 3 months. So 1 year, 12 divided by 3, that's 4. We'll get maybe 4 fucking characters, dude. That is not enough time. Like, 1 year is not enough. People do not... And remember, I'm an actual fighting game developer. And I was watching other stuff, and they said, oh, depending on what type of fighter or how well... Like I said, if it's like a copy-paste kind of thing, like MVC or BB Tag, 1 month for sure. You know, for sure. But like something like Street Fighter characters or Strive, where they're actually... It takes like 1 if you're lucky. If everything's pre-planned, like if they're a legacy character, but if you're coming up with them, 3 months. And it get up to 6. It's like, yeah, no. Fuck no. And knowing Arxis, they're gonna put the effort. Nah, dude, that's 3 months for their character, not 1, 3, because it's Arxis. It's gonna be 3 months.
I feel like you're missing the biggest thing right here is having basic features being implemented years later.
Oh god. No, but it's the same thing with Dragon. No, you know what it is? How Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 delivered on the main thing everyone thought they wouldn't. The roster, right? They failed everywhere else. Arxis is like the opposite thing. Oh, you know, I guarantee you this game's gonna flop. Purely because, see, the FGC is in their little bubble. They're thinking, oh, Arxis. See, this is what I mean. I don't like the FGC in their bubble. You don't mean, no. 99% of the people who play NBC, we want to see our characters. We want a fat roster. We don't give a shit about the competitive scene. And remember, no, I got into the FGC because of MVC. If anyone's going to tell the FGC what's up, it's fucking me. Like, I have the most authority out of every game that we talk about. I have the Omega authority on this one. I am literally a Marvel and a Capcom fan. I got into the series because of this, and I know why I got into the series and why I still play it. I don't give a shit about the competitive scene for MVC. I care because I want to use Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, like all these other characters. Like, that roster's too small, and it's not going to get any bigger. And you, again, they're not like Budokai Tenkaichi. They knew we have to get that roster, right? They knew. Arxis, they don't understand that. They are looking at through the lens of the FGC. Oh, you have this, that, whatever. No one gives a shit about, oh, we fixed the problems from Strive. The average person doesn't give a shit. Heck, right now, the average person who watched Sea Dog stream or Trash Taste, they still don't know how to do Roman cancels. You think they give a shit that you got rid of infinites in MVC4? No, they don't even know how to do like a 20-hit combo. But they're gonna look as, where's Taskmaster? Where's T'Challa? Like that's the first thing they're gonna think of. Yo, where's Wolverine? Where's this? Where's that?
Watch that be the 2 out of the 4 characters they're gonna be adding before the game launches. That'll be fucking hilarious.
And this is why, to me, if it's gonna be a small roster, every character that's a miss is gonna hurt. Kamala can go fucking. Like, think about it. You have Iron Man. We have Captain America. I don't know if you saw Spider-Man or not. We need Spider-Man.
There
We
is
need
Spider-Man's
Hulk.
there. Spider-Man's in the game.
Yeah, we already know Hulk's gonna be added for sure. That's a guarantee. Okay, are we gonna have Thor? Are we gonna have Wolverine? Those are the next ones you need to have. 100. If not, you will fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Each one has such a huge fan
I'm
base.
honestly hoping more prominent X-Men characters than seeing like fucking Hulk, because I.
And guess what? You're not in the minority. You're not in the minority.
Juggernaut than Hulk.
And I guarantee you, at best, they'll add maybe. Oh wait, was Storm? I think I saw Storm, right?
Yeah, there was
Storm's in
Storm.
it too.
Like, dude, you have to have Storm, Magneto, and Wolverine. Those are like the big three. And of course, Cyclops. People love Cyclops.
I was just about to say Cyclops.
I was gonna say, man, you cannot not say Cyclops, man.
And this is the other thing where Arxis is shooting their foot. Even without the legacy of MVC, Marvel's such a huge IP. That's one thing. Like, I hate Marvel Rivals, obviously, because it's gay. But the only reason it's even mildly successful is because it has a huge roster. Like, and that's the other thing. People are gonna come from Rivals. They're not gonna. A majority of the people are gonna come from Marvel Rivals, not the FGC. And guess what? They're gonna be like, "Yo, where's my insert random character here?" Like, people do not understand how surface level normies are. Like, they see this small ass fucking rock. Again, they don't give a shit. Like, it's gonna be a party fighter. Like, because 4v4, that's the most party fighter shit I've ever heard. But when you're a party fighter, just look at BB Tag. If your roster's so small that in 4 sessions I could play everybody, that's a small fucking roster, bro. And mind you, BB Tag, I guarantee you, has a bigger roster than this game will and launch. Guaranteed. And the fact that in BB Tag alone in 4 sessions I could see the entire roster, homie, you're fucking cooked. And that's a 2v2 fighter, bro. That's cooked. That's cooked. And this is what we mean. You know how much, dude, you want to say? Shout outs to Baldur's Gate. I bet you if they were the ones in charge, they would know, oh, we need to have 130 characters. That because Baldur's Gate actually understands what people want. They
Yeah,
did.
fucking Larian Studios. Yeah, they're top. The fucking.
And they could be like, oh, I never made a fighting game before. It doesn't matter. You still make it better than Arxis. That's the flex on them, dog. Because guess what? It might be broken. It might be unbalanced. Doesn't matter. But they'll actually deliver what people want. Like, if they had it in their hands, that game would sell way more and more people would be memorable. It would be like again, how everyone remembers Budokai Tenkaichi 2-3. And then now we play it in the future. We're like, oh, this game is not competitive. Because, again, who the fuck cares? And that's, like I said, it's just, to me, I know it might be mildly successful, but it is not. If anything, sadly, it'll probably sell better than the last 3 MVC3s, but it's not going to have the respect and reputation like Legacy MVC. I already called it. And it's just going to die off. Like, you know, there's going to be no fucks given, you know. And I think it will succeed only because of the publicity and Marvel Rivals and a bit of the FGC giving good no. But it's just not going to have the legacy, for sure. Like, it's not going to sell long-term, and it's not going to sell big numbers. It's not going to make waves. Like, at this point in the FGC, nothing makes waves. Look, if SF6 barely made a dent, what the fuck makes you think X2... I would say, did it cut me off?
Yes, you hard cut off.
Okay, no, because it fucking crashed. I don't know how.
It crashed like Arxis is going to once this game releases and after 8 months of it being released.
Dude, I'm so upset because those files are corrupted now. Because I recorded all of that, but luckily for me, I was streaming.
It's about as corrupted as Fantastic Four movie basically being all about Sue Storm because we're still in the MCU. Good job, guys.
MCU, you cooked.
2 weeks now, 3 weeks.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I give so little fucks. Like, I'm just like, good example. Like, I'm surprised Elena even came. I thought she'd been out, but like, cause I just don't give a fuck. You know. Also, let me download.
My number one,
dude,
my number one favorite Marvel
I'm not gonna
product
lie.
right now is X-Men '97. Like that's the number one thing I think Disney did a good job on. Actually picking up the pieces from the previous X-Men show from the '90s and continuing it on. Like the way how they did it, I will give them props for that.
Dude,
Other
once
than
in a
that,
blue
like-
moon, Disney will do something good, but it is like once in a blue moon.
No.
It wasn't like once every other year.
And you know
Like,
what? You know what? If you notice, for the most part, it's things they don't care about. Like, oh, the Boba Fett spinoff. Oh, the animation of the Avengers vs. Mighty Heroes. Oh, that thing you said, the X-Men and like, you know, it's the things that they don't give a shit about because they give it in the hands of people who actually care. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wish they did that for Devil May Cry Netflix anime.
Oh,
But
God.
no.
Dude, Capcom doesn't
gonna
care
happen.
about what
These
happens
things
to
already
their IP for movies, and I hate it so much.
In all honesty, at the end of it, I'm surprised they didn't put hashtag free Palestine. Like I was just waiting for that at that point.
Honestly, now that I know the history of the director, I'm surprised he didn't add that. But speaking of dumb fucking things, the state of play that happened recently, I'm not gonna really talk about it because I didn't watch it.
I don't
but
care. You already
The
know I
people
didn't
that
watch it.
I was
tweeted-
waiting
no,
for
no,
him to
no,
re-
no, no,
to
no. It's a
respond.
really good question that one of my friends asked, even though like I had like a very different opinion from his. It's just like this came from a Twitter post that just says Like man, State of Play was fucking wash. There's nothing good here. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Fucking, there were fantastic announcements here.
Ah,
And then they're talking about like Japanese games, and then he was like, Japanese games are mid anyways.
ew.
Not only was that dude instantly blocked, but that raised a question: what are Japanese gaming companies compared to American and EU gaming companies?
Even their mid games are better than
10 times
99%.
better than US games.
Oh hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's
That's
not
what
even a
my
contest.
response was.
Uh-huh.
Like literally, the majority of their mid games are still better than a lot of like Western games.
No,
It's
fuck
not
that.
even
Their low
close.
games are better than fucking most AAA games. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at
You know
Japan
what? Even
Studio.
that too. No, you're fucking right. Shit.
Or most arcade games were Japanese. And dude, I'll like ask Codes. Me and Codes will randomly play an arcade, and we're like, and even Vile, and he's like, dude, these games are fun. That's something you can't even say about fucking AAA game, bro. Like, you can never sit here and unironically say, oh, yo, this shit's fun. You know, never. You
But
ain't never
unironically,
seen
Like,
it.
the
like,
only
how do
Western
you
game
live
I've
your
been having
life
fun with.
thinking like that? Like, that's just absurd to me.
Dude, I
Even
would
if
just
for
laugh.
a normie gamer saying Japanese games are mid. Like, how the fuck you say that?
They're made for thinking that, bro. For real.
Yeah.
That was my gaming question of
I
the
mean,
of the
besides the
episode.
shitty ass State of Play, I don't know if you guys know about this. I know, GG, you're not gonna watch any of it. I'm gonna watch it mainly because I've been doing this since. Oh my god, it's been like 22 years or something like that since I've been watching all these showcases. But
But isn't there like two more showcases?
well, we
Xbox's
got the Summer
showcase,
Games Fest, which is run by
yeah, Summer
Jeff
Games
Keighley,
Fest.
Mr. The Game Awards, and then the Microsoft one is on Sunday. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen on Microsoft. They're going to win just because they're going to say Steam support, and they're going to show Steam support, and they're going to be like starting now, and it's like, oh my god, I can play all my Steam games on my
No.
home console.
Wait, isn't that because Steam released a thing called Steam OS that uses, right?
Impressions not high.
Yes, there's
And
actually a dual handheld console. I think it's like the Lenovo something. I'm trying to remember what it is, but it
Yeah,
actually
it's like
has
a
both
third-party thing
Windows
that
and
Microsoft did, right?
yeah.
Because I saw this in a YouTube video, just like how like, oh my god, what was the face of Microsoft? What was his name again?
Phil
Halo.
Spencer?
Phil Spencer, yeah. Where like he was like really wanting to push for like a handheld console, but then like it never happened.
Dude, Xbox with
They
a
actually
handheld console
announced
would have
that
cooked.
they actually canned the idea on Monday.
They
And the main
said
reason was
nope,
because
not
of the new
happening.
update that Steam did with that other handheld console. So it's like, okay, then it's kind of meaningless to have ours because this basically just does the same thing, and this seems to be a lot cheaper. I heard that was the main reason why, because okay, it's something that does exactly what we were working on, and it's a lot cheaper. So we'll just cancel our shit and just have that be out, or else
Their
we're just gonna go.
hardware sales may be down, but their software deals are only going up.
Game Pass.
Yeah, he said
telling you right
Game
now,
Pass.
The main cap for Game Pass Ultimate, like I'm telling you now, as long as it doesn't go over $35 a month,
Uh-huh.
I guarantee you people are willing to pay $35 a month
Yep.
for it. But as soon as it goes over, it's fucking done. It's gonna start plummeting.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm glad
Real
right now.
gamers
thank
will
you,
scrounge
Microsoft.
up $40 to play.
So I
And you
guess
know
I
what?
have to
Real
restart my
gamers will
fucking
start
Windows.
pirating everything.
Because dude, remember how I told you that I wanted to like, so because it keeps fucking crashing or whatever. Like I think I just got to reinstall Windows on this bitch because like I'm on OBS, not Streamlabs OBS, and yeah, I could tell you it's definitely more. But yeah, this shit's stupid because like isn't that like the 5th time that shit's done that when we're doing something and this bitch crashes on me?
And speaking of the idiot that is the PR team of what is it?
Microsoft.
No, to 2K games.
Oh, the Borderlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there was like an updated TOS to all the Borderlands games after it was being review bombed. And
Bitches.
a trusted, I haven't read the full thing, but it comes from a trusted user that like the new terms of service is literally just updated spyware.
Oh
So I was
hell
like,
no.
what the fuck, dude?
Yep. And if you agree to the terms, then they're able to basically just monitor all your workings of sorts.
You know what's crazy to me,
I've
too?
known about that for about a month now.
Besides the whole thing where the dumbasses, oh, if fans will find a way to. First of all, there's not that many Borderlands fans after 3, and second, Borderlands is mid as fuck. You ain't that good of a game to be charging 60, let alone 80. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, dude. That's so wild, bro.
When if we keep on calling him a dumbass and he's actually a genius? What if he said that, knowing that the reception for an $80 game would actually be really bad, causing the marketing team to see how the public actually react?
So it's gonna be
See,
repriced
that would
to
be, you know, that is
$40.
fair the case, because BB Tag did the same thing, but BB Tag did it on purpose. I don't think he did it on purpose. No, he was genuinely being
I'm
stupid.
legitimately just giving bullshit takes right
Yeah,
now. Like,
but I mean, you know, that's not out of the question though. That's not even out of the question. There's a reason it's a conspiracy, right? Like it's like, wait,
for him, I
no.
would actually say it is out of the question because I think he was absolutely serious when he said what he said.
Yeah, no, he was.
But yeah,
because for BB Tag it was
can't give him
true.
that much credit.
BB Tag literally held back 4 characters, charged 70 until look like the good guys. Oh, we're going to give these characters for free and we're going to charge 50. Dude, they planned on charging 50 the whole time. We already know. They were just making that so they could look nice. Like, no, dude, fuck off. No one's falling for that shit. And the worst part, BB Tag shows no, that doesn't work, bro. The fact that it was even on the table already rubs people the wrong way. So, like, that large marketing strategy is not a great idea. BB Tag's living proof. But aside from that stupid shit, but yeah, Mar, you're going to be ready for some Monster Hunter Resay marathoning?
Oh, probably not this weekend because I'm actually spending time with the chibi. We are hanging out.
Oh, you're funny. I mean, obviously not the weekend because you know I work weekends, but I mean like week.
Speaking of
hell yeah.
chibis, mine's is getting promoted to 2nd grade. Woo!
Oh, that's funny. Promoted. Oh, it's a
Man,
promotion.
Is it 2nd grade where they realize how long they're actually staying in school for?
Oh God, that's cancer. That's the cancer stage then.
I don't remember what year it is, or like what grade it is that they find out how when they realize how long they're staying in school for.
Dude, I feel like kids are in school for too long, bro. It's too much. That's just my take.
Remember, it comes from a great quote from a madman. Schools do not actually teach real education. They only teach them what they need in the next worker force. If it were real education, for a true education, it would be about philosophy and critical thinking. Before he was cut off.
I said, bro,
Who the
I'll
fuck
tell
said
people
that?
all the time. I feel like I wasted 10 years of my life 2 times. One from like middle school to high school, and the other one from like after to now. Cause like, man, I could have been a professional boxer, wrestler. I could have won like 10 evil. You know, there's so much shit I could have done at the age of 30. You know, I could be at 30, you know, and then be, you know, I would be big dick rich right now. My game would be out right the fuck now. But no, because my parents are retarded and had me, and they're poor and they're
Fun
retarded.
fact, children who ever listen to this show, I went through all of my school literally ignoring my homework.
Oh, dude, my teacher, one of my teachers said, "Oh, you're a genius, but you don't like doing your homework." I was like, cause he knew I was god tier at math. He's like,
takes for my teachers. I remember this specifically in 6th grade. I used to be really adamant and like not really doing work, but understanding everything that's being put on the board.
right.
Then I would just act like, you know what, I don't even care. It's whatever. So I remember during report card pickup one time, she actually pulled over my dad and told him that I have a nonchalant attitude. And ever since, I'm like, you know what? I am a nonchalant person from this point forward. Thank you. You have given me the gift of nonchalance.
That is
and
true.
I love you for it.
I mean, I was just a retarded kid, so I just min-maxed all my work in the school day and be like, "Hey, you want to do a study session? You want to do homework? What? I already finished that."
You know what?
Study?
If we're gonna
Just
stick on the
remember it.
whole school subject, we gotta say homework needs to be abolished for the most part. Cause like, bro, people forget that it was invented as a punishment.
As a punishment.
And to me,
And
what's
it's so
wild,
stupid.
what's so stupid is like, dude, you really expect kids on their free time after 8 hours to do more work? You're fucking you're retarded, bro. You're actually retarded. Like, that's retarded. Like, don't get me wrong, someone who teaches, there's a time and place for homework, and that's for one thing, when it's something super dedicated and they want to do it. That's the only time homework should ever exist. Like, oh, when there's some, like, when you need to, like I said, we're fighting, it's like, oh, you just need to practice, that's your homework. Like, oh, you're gonna do a session of Street Fighter? Oh, your homework is punish this 12 frame move, you know, like 10 times. You know, kind of like the little sidebar thing. It's something you already do, and the homework is just, oh, a check mark. You know what I'm saying? That's what, to me, homework should be, is something you are already doing, but their mental notes are check marks to like, ah, yes, this is correct. Right? So you don't just pointlessly do the thing that you enjoy, right? Instead of just, you know, again, if you're playing soccer, you know, like, obviously if you're in a sport, I think that's where it makes sense, where they give you homework. Like, that makes sense because, like, oh, I'll practice this thing at home, right? And then that's the difference between teams that win and don't. The ones who do their homework obviously are going to be better at the ones who don't, you know? That's why, to me, it only makes sense in sports to have homework, not in actual school. Because, like, and here's the thing, if they do like it, guess what? They'll do after school activities. Like, oh, I'm going to go to the book club, this and that. And then that is basically your homework. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. And it's even crazier to me. all these classes after 8 hours, bro, want you to do homework, and then kids sleep more than adults. They really sit here and think, oh man, 8 hour, dude, kids sleep like 10 to 12, bro. Like that is actually a norm. And it gets worse when you're in high school because then your schedule gets all fucked because of your hormones and shit. And literally scientists, the very people y'all motherfuckers taught, are telling you, please make schools later in the day for high schoolers and make it shorter. They are growing. They need good sleep. Like, and that's why the only people who do good are people who suck school's dick. And guess what? Have you noticed about these people? They have no personality. They're anti-social as fuck and they're weirdos. And we wonder why these people are the ones committing the most grievous crimes when it comes to fucking bank robbing, mass killings. Like, they're always the nerd geek motherfuckers because they're anti-social as shit. Like, I know I'm fucking right. And like, dude, how many times have we seen that it's not the A student, this and that? Like, everybody, it's the A students that'll be the manager, but they work for the fucking D grade dude. The guy who got straight D's because he knew just enough just to get by. That's the real genius. They're the ones with the business. Also, bring Mar back. Bring Mar back. I don't know. That's my rant on homework. I think it's retarded.
Glad to be part of this on the spot Vibecast episode.
Dude, I'm still mad why the fuck my shit crashed. Like, that means now I have to legitimately wipe my drive. Because, like, dude, I have a fresh ass OBS and it still fucking crashed. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? It's not like, literally, dude, I switched from Streamlabs and I was used to that for years. And I was like, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'll redo everything just so I don't have to deal with that shit. And oh no, it still crashed. At least they didn't give me a blue screen, so I know it's better.
Oh, thank God for that. But dude, I found out Discord mods exist.
No shit.
Like actually good shit. It's just like there's like plugins that just makes everything so much easier.
Oh, literally mods. I was thinking like moderators.
Oh no.
But yeah, how does it feel that we got robbed vehicles twice?
It feels like hell.
I don't know, man. I just saw my mom learn from this lesson and just buys a car that isn't too overpriced because they're just gonna steal that shit again. I mean, I'll give her credit this time. I mean, at least she made sure it was insured, unlike the last time.
Oh shit! Last one was it was not insured.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully in the future, when I get big famous and I call out the company, because it shouldn't have never left the lot uninsured. So it was actually more on the fucking the dealership than it was my mom.
Listen to this goofy ass song, bro.
Are we gonna get canceled? Oh, it's a loli.
Yes.
Dude, I have
Speaking
like
of which-
I have loli vision, bro. I swear to God. What's she doing? She
She just
bopping.
vibe.
Ah, generic J-pop music. Let's go. Oh wait, no, this is Miku. You know what? The
She
loli.
just
She could. She probably be pop up. Alright, that's enough fun. Hurry up, because the Vibecast is over now that Mars gone. Sad days.
Well, I was just saying, like, did you see the title? Because this song sounds so goofy, and this is just what it is. Where you get
Oh
sued.
my God, Phoenix, right?
Oh, dude. Remember that question I was talking about earlier? We're just like comparing like Japanese companies to like other companies from around the world. Just like
I low-key
like
forgot.
like
on, though.
what is like the most mid fucking shit or like worst shit? Just like, bro, this is not even a competition. Let me give you an example. Concord, Case Closed, Ace Attorney style. This ain't even a conversation, bro.
Codes. Say words. Did it?
Yeah.
He said yeah earlier, and it sounded exactly like the song. Like, bro, this man is permanent stuck on. Yeah.
That's all he says.
Like, dude, it's like he doesn't change his tone for shit. Like, Codes is an NPC, bro. Confirmed. Also, Codes, your
NPC
little
farm
bitch
bot.
Picora is nothing like you. She's Omega antisocial. She doesn't even like going out, unlike you. What are you gonna say about your idol? See, my Ikowawe likes going out. Same with my Subaru. She gets invited. She wants to go. Pecora's like, I don't want to go to my friend's house. What a loser. Pecora's a loser, you guys. I'm a beater. Take her spot, and Pecobama belongs to me. I'll be nice to Pecobama, not like Pecora, who's so mean to her mummo. She's a loser. Loser. Goddamn loser. Loser. Hell, I'm being bogus as fuck. Poor Pecora, but no, dude, that threw me for a loop. Like, that bitch Omega antisocial as hell, bro. Like, how did you become a VTuber? Fucking even, dude, Super was having the same brain cell as me. Like, dude, how are you on there? Like, bro, we were just like, oh, someone invites me, I'll go. I'm like, yeah, this is why Subaru's my senpai. She's best girl. Even though I don't watch her enough, but my point stands. I mean, that's the two VTubers I don't watch enough that I like is Kiwawa and Subaru. But they don't pop in my feed enough. They're so underrated. Sad chibi noises.
Sad chibi noises? Unheard of. Here, laugh. Laugh.
Yeah, good. Codes, why aren't you saying anything? Say words.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, that's how you've reached a peak voice actor, dude. You can mimic Codes now. Not his voice, but you can mimic him. You said it literally. You said it You said yeah, like little high energy, but that's naturally from you. You know, it's hard to mimic the douchebaggery that is codes. What's this song?
Oh, song's shit, but like.
No, I like
did
it, but like the fucking whoa, especially wubs, but it's still like the fuck. I mean, most of it's shit, but like the wah 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 wah. It's like, you know what? That's kind of a vibe.
It just sounds like, what is it, like vaporwave fart noises.
I'm okay with it. It's, you know, it seems like something that'd be in a meme song, you know? Like
it definitely is using a lot of memes. That is for sure.
Okay, anything we have to wrap up this
I got
random
more
impromptu vibecast?
Impromptu podcast. Actually, no VTuber drama for once.
I mean, I'm to the point where I don't care. You know, I mean, there's already so many, you know, this many days without VTuber. Because also, like, who cares? Like, it's just, same with the FGC. I guess last one too.
It is mostly who cares, but I'm moving away from the VTuber. There's the VTuber I can't get enough of, bro. She's like American Freedom Military VTuber.
Because, dude, every time I see button check on my feed, it's always about shit I don't care about. They're like, oh, tech and patch this, all that. I'm like, dude, nobody fucking cares. That's the problem. Like I said, I'm gonna keep calling the FGC out. Y'all are in your little bubble. People are literally leaving and being more successful. I think I heard some dude is a sumo wrestler now in the FGC. Like, look at that, bro. We're all leaving the FGC and we're being more successful because of it. If that's not a sign that we need to stay away from the FGC, I don't know what is. Like, fuck it. Let's take a break for 5 years and let the VTubers take over so they can catch up to us. So we already seen cute little Subabu. She's a master rank, but she knows she's not a real master rank. Like, good example, I was playing earlier. Dude, literally, I was making the master ranks with my geef look like they were silver players, bro. I was omega cooking them, bro. I made them look like they never played Street Fighter in their life. That's how you, like, sadly, you, look, here's the best way to put it, all of you non-true master ranks. If you got master rank after 3 or 5 months-ish, you're not a real master rank, bro. You had to have gotten at least within the first 3 to maybe 5 months. Then you're a real master rank, baby. That's pushing it, by the way. Because, nah, bro, I came in and said, scoop, yeah. Like, no, I'm telling you, if you would have watched them on our bro, you wouldn't have believed that they're master ranks the way I cooked them. I was getting win rates and perfects. It's like, bro, I ain't even trying. And this game still sucks dick with inputs. And I'm still cooking. Like, these motherfuckers ain't used to that real pressure. They ain't used to the footsies.
That might just be it for Impromptu Vibecast, because we just got the early news before the big wave of all the game announcements and tech related things.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the only reason we won't post stuff, you guys, is because, like, there's so much. Like, honestly, dude, I think I'm gonna say it. I think this might be one of the best years we've had in gaming, because there's still more shit rolling out, seeing more stuff for indies, and again, the fact nioh 3, like, no, come on, that alone. Even if it doesn't come out this year, it's like, I'm sorry, this year's actually fucking goated, and that's rare. Like, literally, we had the last goated year was COVID year, which is weird. Now we have 25, and then
26.
Same thing. We're gonna say this time. So what was that? So from 21 to 4, so that was 4 years, right? 4 years?
Uh-huh.
That means it's going to be another 4 years minimum of just barely good games. People are like, oh, but ballers get, yeah, but here's the thing. I said quantity.
From indie to maybe in the next 4 years, we will go from indie to 1A games.
Or if anything, we will definitely get more good games and they'll be indie, but as far as the triple A seed's concerned, we're not going to get anything good within the next 4 years. Like I said, we'll get single digits for sure, but not, like I said, the people understand. Like, there's obviously good games every single year, obviously. But in quantities, nah, we haven't had that since PS2, mid PS3 gen, you know? Because look at me, I love the PS3 and it's my favorite system. But for the beginning of the lifespan, like 360 beginning lifespan, cooked. Outside of that, it was like whatever. But PS3, nah, early, it was not great. Mid-gen, it was decent. Late-gen, it was decent. For sure, and it held on a good longer. But yeah, I would argue like only a third of the PS3's lifespan or catalog was bars, like actual like bars. Whereas PS2 was from start to finish, basically. You know.
Oh, I got a bonus question.
Okay.
To my original question. Can you name some Japanese companies that made a huge impact in the gaming industry, or helped to revolutionize the gaming industry from when it started to now? And he gave me some caveats like no FromSoft, no Capcom, no.
That's still how the fuck you? Oh, no caveat, dude. What? That's the most retarded shit I've ever. Oh, you can't mean like that's retarded.
If you can name some, go for it. I will tell you if you want to. I can name the ones I did first.
Oh, dude, that's still. First of all, I'd be like, no, that's bullshit. That's like saying, oh, whatever. And then for the American ones, you can't name id Software. And, you know, and it's so dumb because like, dude, no, the two most influential of all time, it's id and Capcom. And purely because you look at, they have two of the greatest games of all. No, my bad. Capcom. We have Doom, Street Fighter, and Resident Evil. One revolutionized gameplay, one revolutionized graphics. That was Resident Evil revolutionized graphics, gameplay Street Fighter. And then Doom did both. Doom did both, you know?
The exact same one.
Yeah, that's like, you know, if you're not, no Capcom, then no, like, because Capcom's an easy one, right? But no, you can still say Square Enix. That's not a big, like, obviously Square Enix.
I forgot to say Square Enix.
Koei Tecmo, like, there's so many. So, Koei
I
Tecmo.
said Koei Tech.
What's another one? Fucking Japan
Platinum
Studios
Games.
from Sony.
Japan Studios.
Guerrilla Games, you know, that's a Sony studio, or just Sony in general. Or are we not gonna count Sony either? Because they're Japanese. Everyone forgets that. What's another one? And that's so stupid saying From Software, because it's like, dude, From Software, his biggest influence was like the early days. Like to me, I feel the Elden, the like, it's funny, he wants to say, oh, not From Software. Like, I feel their Souls games made less of an impact than their earlier titles. Because all it did is just make a lot of copies and not really move the industry forward, in my opinion, in a lot of ways. I argue Armored Core and Kingsglaive did much bigger fundamental differences to the gaming sphere than Souls games ever did. Because you know what's even funnier is just, oh, not Souls. Like, I bet you he wouldn't say that this was the early PS3 days where no one knew what Souls games were. You know, so to me, that's such a, it's just that someone being a cope bitch, like, no, you can't mention the ones that I, you know, like, you're just self-reporting, like, oh, so you are saying Japanese games are fucking influential, you fucking retard. And even then, that still doesn't stop us. Like I said, Japan Studios. Fucking Platinum Games.
I said Platinum Games earlier, and I forgot to say
Cloverfield
Atlus
Studio. What's another one? Cloverfield Studio, Platinum Games, even though it's basically the same thing.
Atlus.
What's the company? What's the guys that did Hi-Fi Rush?
Team Ninja. Oh, not Hi-Fi.
Hi-Fi Rush and Evil Within. They're like
SNK.
they're like a snail company or some bullshit. You know what I'm talking about, right? Tango Gameworks. Tango Gameworks. What's another one? Like, dude, there's like, it's hard to not name Japanese companies. There's even smaller ones that I forget the name of, and they were influential. They're just not around anymore, which, to be fair, is common even in the American side. I don't know who the dude. Honestly, if you think, and here's the other thing too, like, here's the reality. Like, American and Japanese historically are like kind of hand in hand. Like, again, good example. Look at, like I said, Doom, Resident Evil, Street Fighter. It's just that current trip mod. This is where people don't want to come. Like, no. If we're talking historically, Japan and America are basically even to a degree. Given, we could give more credit to Japan for saving the marking industry in the same place. But right now, as it stands, America, the West in general, has not had any real good or positive influence on the game. Because a good example, if From Software, mediocre mid-tier games, is having an influence on the gaming industry more than your shitty Far Cry's, Ass Creeds, or whatever open world bullshit, then you know you're fucking up.
Dude, I thought you said ass cream.
Like, bro, because, dude, even a shitty reimagining is affecting the gaming sphere more than anything the West has done, then I don't know what to tell you. Think about it. After the reimagining of Resident Evil 2 drop, which I guarantee you no other American company would have done, how many more remasters, remakes, and reimaginings are we getting than even the normal? Like, literally, the number one reason, too, besides they suck in this, the West never wants to push the envelope. They always want to keep it safe. Japan is willing to take risks. That's the number one reason why, as we stand, since 2010, I would say, to now, the West has not influenced anything in gaming besides bad practices.
No. It's bad practices and taking safe options. What Japan did, in terms of taking risks, they made Nioh.
And you know what's even crazier? True. You know what's even crazier? The biggest influence the West has had, and you know even they'll hate it, that proves my point. The biggest influence you guys had in recent years is Fortnite. And that's not a flex, dog.
The rise of battle royale shooters.
No, that's not a flex. That is that like, I don't know who these people are or whatever, but like you're asking to just get cooked, bro. Like, oh, like the only mid Japanese games are Nintendo games. That I can give you. Like, Nintendo games are mid.
Oh, we've got to say Nintendo.
And the craziest thing is Nintendo's god tier compared to like most big companies from like Xbox and Sony. Like don't get me wrong, Nintendo throughout their entire Switch lineup was mid, but Splatoon 3, in my opinion, is better than 90% of Sony's exclusives that have come out since the PS4 to 5.
Oh, no.
Literally, like, I would rather play Splatoon than God of War. I'm not playing God of War. It's not fun. It's like, no, here's the thing. Splatoon is fun. Done. You lost. I don't care how cinematic it is. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I do not want to pay to boy. It's a good meme. I love the meme, but I'm not buying a meme for $70, dog.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're not buying a movie.
And on top of that, guess what? Splatoon had better memes than God of War. Like, the memes went hard for Splatoon when that shit dropped. You know why that's even better? You know how they like to use Steam charts? Bro, there are still people playing Splatoon 3 right the fuck now. Ain't no one playing God of War. Like you know what I'm saying? Nintendo makes mid games, but their mid game slap. Like you know, they're like literally a perfect 5 out of 10. Whereas other mid games are like 4 or 3 or something. Like, but no, everyone could universally play like a Nintendo game, whether it's a Zelda, Kirby. But like you can sit here and be like, there's better games, right? Like if you want to be MLG, go play COD. If you want to play MLG for Smash, I'll go play a fighting game. You know, like you can always look at a Nintendo game and be like, you play Zelda? I could play Dark Souls. You know, Dark Souls is just Zelda for teenagers. Zelda is D&D for kids. Dark Souls is D&D for teenagers. Dragon's Dogma's for men. It's true. Or good example with do you like Marlo? That's for kids. All these other platformers that people like. Those are for teenagers. Men play Mega Man X. That's a man's side scroller. Basically, it's insert Nintendo here, insert mainstream AAA here. Capcom is always the Giga Chad. They're the OGs of hard games, you know. And it's still true, bro. Like Souls games to me, they're boring. I think they're too easy. Like people say they're hard. I'm like, man, that's a bitch. See, I said it before and I said it again. If you're in the community of people who play hard games, Dark Souls is seen as a joke. We're like, hey, yo, this dumbass thinks Dark Souls hard. Point and laugh at him. And then here comes the grandfather. He's like, I have platinumed the Ninja Gaiden games. It's like, right this way, sir. Like, would you let your dick suck, sir? No, not today. Not today. You know, no, fucking no one respects a Dark Souls player. Who cares? Only normies. But like you know what I'm saying? Like imagine if a Dark Souls player walked up in the hard convention. You know, the Capcom Giga Chat says like, get the fuck out of my face. She fucking backhands him. Like, and even he's like, well, from software. But then up walks the Armored Core 4, 1, 2, 3 guys, and they're like, what's up? You know, we shake their head like, well, how come they get through? We're from the same one. And then the dude looks at him with the glasses, Armored Core, like, no, we are not the same. We're old from software. We're actually hard. You know, he's all cool and shit. Like that's how, in my opinion, I feel this.
He has like the beard and the scars.
Yeah, no, because this is true. From
exactly.
true software, I've noticed it. There's 2 types of from software. The lame Zoomer ones, in a sense, kind of like there's 2 Halo fans. There's like the new gen and the old gen. And same thing for software. There's the new stupid bitch fuck you gen, and then the Giga Chad us old gen. Like we like the way before it was bad, whatever. And our games are way harder. Like, dude, good example. Even in the Armored Core community, we were hyped for the new one, and it's a good game. Like, here's the thing about Souls games: like, they're not bad. They could just be way better. And then Armored Core is the peak of that. We're like, Armored Core 6 is good. The old ones are better. Same with all the Souls games except Demon Souls. Demon Souls, godlike. The rest, they're okay. Like that's cap. Like that's actual cap too. Like true From Software fans will tell you, nah. And this is what's so funny too. The second that one dude, like what's his name, Hideki or with some bullshit, I forgot. That dude's the most overrated director of all time. Like he's okay. He's high. He's an artist. I respect him, but he's not that good. He really isn't. He's first of all, we've seen he's not a great coder. He flip flops on ideas. His games are a bit too broken, and he is a pushover way too much. He gets pushed over way too much. I like that he has ideas and sticks to some of those as he can. But when it comes to other things like mechanics or a cohesive like he's good at the vision, but he's not good. Like if anything, he's like a better story writer, whatever, than he is an actual developer, in my opinion. Because again, like I said, you look at Demon Souls, Armored Core 4, and then you look what came after that, you're like, wow. Like, no. Like, I'm not a fan of his work. I'm just not. I think he's one of the most overrated dudes of all time for director's hand. Everyone's like, oh my god, he's one of the best. Like, not even, bro. Because here's the thing, and I said it once and I'll say it again. If you want to be considered one of the best directors or anything, you have to be a good coder. Like, you have to rival John Carmack, Shinji Mikami, Hideki Kamiya. That dude is not that. We've seen his games. They run like shit. They're garbage. Their frame pacing is awful. That's objectively bad. That's why, to me, any game that wants to be considered one of the best games, your baseline has to be good. And that's something I will give Nintendo and why they tend to be considered some of the best, because they work. They work solid as fuck. And that's something you cannot say about Souls games until someone mods it 6 years later down the line. Or it gets a remaster on a better console. Like, I'm not shitting that they use an old engine or they use, quote, outdated graphics. I'm shitting that even with all the fucking like low graphics you're using, your game still runs like a fucking toaster. There is no excuse for that. And even too, when I was playing the Japanese port of Armored Core, the amount of features this shit lacking was insulting. And even when like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, nah. You can have your game this and that, but if it doesn't fundamentally work or it has fundamental issues, your shit's not that good. Best way example, like you said it best. Armored Core 6 at launch was like Guilty Gear Strive not having a training mode, bro. And you already said, oh well, ranked or some bullshit. Like, we can't, how come From Software does not get a pass? If Strive doesn't get a pass, From Software doesn't get a pass. So there's my mini run. I'm From Software as an old school veteran. Like, nah, bro. All us old school vets, we don't like new From Software. Same how us old Halo fans don't like the new. See, and this is the problem too. New From Software and new Halo fans will forgive any mistake, whereas old school ones like, nah, we would shit on them, and then we would wait for the next game for them to fix it. You know, like new Halo fans are like, no, it's okay that Halo has this. I'm like, no, it's not okay. Halo 1 through 3 was perfection. Then after that, 4 trash, 5 trash, 6 trash. Like they'll do one thing good, fuck something else up. Oh, and then they'll do that thing good and then fuck up the next thing. It's like a revolving cycle. Like fucking Halo 5 multiplayer was pretty good. Its story was garbage. Halo 4's multiplayer story pretty okay. Multiplayer was kind of shit by what people say. It's like and then Halo Infinite has a really good multiplayer, good story. But it lacks content. Something that oddly 4 and 5 did pretty okay, which is weird. Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, literally, American developers, you know what they are? They're like that motherfucker who keeps walking into the rake that hits him in the face. They'll avoid the one they were on earlier, but then they step on a new rake. No, but From Software, they keep stepping on the same rake. That's where it's like, which one's sadder? The dude who steps on the same rake or the guy who steps on a different one, not realizing you're surrounded in rakes?
I feel it's the same one.
Yeah.
Because you're not just really progressing rather than the other one. It's just taking a different stupid step.
But even with that
could have been avoided.
For as much as I'm shitting on From Software, and I think they're the weakest of Japanese devs, let that sink in. I think they're the weakest, and they're miles better than everybody else. Like, let that sink in. Like literally, From Software is like the bro kid that we beat up. Like, imagine I'm Capcom, I just kick him in the, get the fuck out of my way, From Software, like, ooh. And then all the other Japanese devs, let's slap him. And then when From Software's all beat up and everything, he looks at Ubisoft and EA, and then he gets all chest up, like, ooh, he turns into a JoJo character, slaps them around.
It's the pyramid scheme.
Literally.
That's a great way to end the rant.
And you know what's funny? There's gonna be people who are like, "Oh, he's so wrong. From Software should be sucking EA." Like, nah, bro. I'm a real gamer. I'm called greatest gamer. 1v1 me in 10 different games, and I'm good. You'll be my bitch for the next fucking 10 days, bro. I'm telling you, no one. And then guess what? Oh, I don't play Nioh. That sounds like a you problem. Oh, I don't play Street Fighter. That sounds like a you problem. But then they see Mortal Kombat. Oh, I'll beat you in Mortal Kombat. Are you sure, bro? I got to the top 1% after like 3 hours because you people suck dick at your own game. That's what's crazy, bro. Like, I'm to the point, there's no reason to me being nice. Like, dude, if I can go into your game and genre, play for 2 to 3 hours, and become literally the top 1%, it's not even the fact maybe I'm just that good. Maybe. I think y'all just suck that bad. I mean, you see my sniper video, right, Honorable? Like, that's living proof. Am I not wrong? I mean, what did the title say? When a master rank Street Fighter plays COD. And what happened? Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot.
Boom, headshot.
Like, I'm not saying I'm one of the best, that's for sure. Because once I actually plays the real pros from there, like, no, I'll get cooked. Because they're actually good. The rest of y'all, though, y'all suck dick. So you have no right to say no opinion. Oh, a good example, same. Apparently, some Counter-Strike loser. I think I've seen him before. He's some bitch. He sucks dick. And even he admitted fighting games are hard. He said the most stupid take time out, oh, anime is dumb. I don't get why people watch it. It's not real. It's like, okay, you're retarded. And I know he got cooked before because he had a retarded take about saying, why do people play single-player games? Like, dude, this guy's not a gamer. This guy's just not a gamer. He's just a clout chaser that happens to play fucking and is okay at shooters. Like, this guy is literally the opposite of me. Like, dude, you're good at like one game.
I don't know why, but the way you're describing him, it just sounds like Shroud.
I think that's his name.
Because I was like, Shroud had like this. I remember this guy Shroud. He gets like shit on for a lot of his takes. He said like the exact same things he's saying right
then it's him. Who else can it be? Because I know he's like apparently famous. And the fact that, look, we say his name now, I'm gonna forget it again. That's how irrelevant he is. Like, do you not realize how big my dick is? Quote, one of the best. I forget his name every fucking, because who cares? Like, he ain't shit. You listen to this now, you little bitch, Shroud. You ain't shit. And you know it. You'll watch my clips, and you will just have to admit it. Like, dude, I played AT&T Cup. I'm garbage at Street Fighter. This dude touched COD, and he's at least half as good as me. What the fuck? You could even say, you're not even 1/10 as good as me in Street Fighter, bro. Like, and here's the thing that you will realize, Mr. Shroud. That's me in every fucking game and genre. I can compete in every single one, bro. You can only compete in one and maybe, like, nah, bro. I come through, bro, with my big ass fucking dick. Going, Datamaki-san, that's why I said if I was invited to those AT&T Cups, it'd be over, bro. That's rape. I need to get banned. They can't let people like me in. That's cheating. You can't let me in. I'll be like, let me in. Let me in. Except I hate some of the games they add that aren't even MLG. Like, I mean, Rocket League's okay. Rocket League's fine.
little tourney. Let me in.
Yeah, but I don't really care for like to me. I don't mind Rocket League, and I think it's like I mean I don't think it's esports either, but I don't think it's like the worst game to add. But it's just like it's a game where it's like I'm sorry I don't take it serious enough, and I think most people don't to put it on the list. Like I would rather you put FIFA. I'm not even bullshitting you. I would rather you actually just put FIFA. Because here's the thing. Here's the reason why I say FIFA. Besides the fact that it's soccer but without the cars, it's more established. Like we know the rules, and we like if you don't know how to play soccer, that sounds like a you're probably American problem. So you know, but with Rocket League, we have to learn the mechanics, and you know, like we're all gonna be helped. But if you just make it FIFA, like oh shit, that's an easy transition. Get the fuck out of here. And this is funny because we're speaking English, but like for you know, so Americans, you just like, well, but for like everybody else, like nah, bro, you're Africa, Latin America, Asia, Europe, like we all know what football is. Like we know it, dude. Even the girls know it. But here in America, maybe American football. I mean, not even no. Like only hardcore people. See, this is the thing about America. Only hardcore people buy the sports games, whereas everybody else, even a casual person, buys it, right? I mean, to a degree, share here too, but you know what I'm saying? You got generic black guy, white guy, and Latinian number 554. Oh, I'm gonna buy FIFA. Oh, I'm gonna buy 2K. Oh, I'm gonna buy NFL. You know, and that's all they have. They have NFL, Mortal Kombat, COD. Those are the big three, bro. NFL, you know, or whatever. You know, insert fucking sports game, COD, MA, and MK. Boom, douchebag. You know, if you don't have these three, you're not a certified douchebag. And you got the homies being like, "Oh, yo, bro's right, yeah, man, fuck yeah, bro." You know, he's fuck right. I'm like, yeah, I know you, bro, because I used to talk to you guys. And you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, no shit on them. I like them. They're fun. They're cool dudes. No hate. Like, you know, I'm not telling y'all to go buy shit you ain't gonna play. Power to you, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, notice how I respect them more for being honest about it, and you never once hear me shit on these dudes. I'm just saying how it is, and they're like, yeah, no, he right. You know. But yeah, anyways, you know, like I said, I meaning, you know, just flopping my dick out because you got people who are just omega scrubs and they want to debate me, bro. And I have no room for that shit. And I say this because, dude, I guarantee you, bro, I can already, I swear to God, I have like a sixth sense when it comes to comments on YouTube, bro. And every time someone still says some stupid shit, I'm like, I'm not even gonna comment because I already said it in the video. Your dumbass just can't fucking listen. This is
I
my
just write the timestamp so they get cooked.
yeah. You know, if anything, this is my final, and you agree, honorable. So the best way is this is anything whenever you guys already know I don't give a shit about opinions. When I say something, it's fact. There is no discussing. So honorable, when I say the time right now is 6:55 in where I'm at in Chicago, that's it, right? Like it's 6:55. Am I not wrong? And then people still want to debate that.
Actually, in the conversation, turn to 56.
Oh my god. See, it's like so. There you go, you guys. That is how futile it is to argue with me. Like you're debating something like oh, good. If anything, he's an even better one. Like I say, oh, the sky's blue or something. I'm like, we all breathe, right? You know, and then you're trying to, oh, yeah, I don't breathe. Oh, okay, shut. You know, I'm done. That's just stupid. Like I'm not arguing with stupid. So every time you guys hear me, no, Shroud's actually one of the best. It's like you telling me, no, I don't breathe. Like that's what I'm hearing, you guys. Let me tell you guys what greatest gamer vision is seeing. So whenever you try to disagree one of my points, what I'm hearing is, oh, I'm retarded. I think I think 2 + 2 = fish. It's like, and now you can understand from my perspective why I refuse to talk on the internet. Or at the very least, for those of you who are highbrow, again, you're even stupider. You should realize I'm quote delusional. Why would you try to debate a delusional person? I don't. One of my favorite quotes is like I said, what's his face said, you know, once you grow up, you're at a point where like when someone says 2 + 2 = fish, you're like, you know what? You're right. Have fun with that. That's where I'm at, bro. I don't even try. So you mega low brain people, when you people, oh yes, I'm such a sophisticated gamer. I need to debate you. Like, dude, the fact that you're trying to debate it if you're so sophisticated, you should know, oh, this guy's delusional. There's no point in conversating with him. Like the fact you're still going like, you're just a higher level moron who thinks they're smart. Okay, got it. But yeah, that's why I like to you'll never see me in debates, bro. Hell no. If I'm there, I want to be with the expert, bro. Like, if I'm going to have a conversation about what people like in video games, get me a developer and a psychologist in a room. I ain't listening to y'all random motherfuckers with no degree. Because guess what? I'm greatest gamer. You really think greatest gamer has time for a rando? Get the fuck out of here. And I was like, oh, you're so important. It's like, you got, again, I guess final no. Here's a good example. If you're stacking cups, right? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Think of those as years. You have 6 cups. Then some kid comes up with 1 cup and says, I have more cups than you. You're like, you look at him like, fuck, what? No. That's what that means. Because being greatest gamer means something. Because I have more games under my belt than all of you. that does mean something. That means I understand gaming more than you do. I mean, look, bro, if I'm a developer and I've only been playing games and I've never gone to college for this shit and I'm doing pretty okay. I mean, look, you guys can go check out my dev videos. I actually know how to make fucking maps and I'm animating. If that's not living proof, and it occurred to me, I thought of it when I woke up. I am probably the only pro gamer ever in the history of gaming so far that has become a developer. I mean true pro gamer. Like, oh, no. I'm a master rank, and I'm fully developing a full ass AAA game, not no little shitty and like a full. And even then, like, a good example, the Doctor Disrespect game. He didn't make the game. He just fucking put the funding for it. You know, like how many times do we see these quote pro gamers and no, they don't make it. They fund it. They don't know the first thing about developing a fucking game. But yeah, that shows you how pro I am. That even the pros are like, you know, like, oh my god, great, is he so good? And by the way, fun fact: every pro gamer that I actually know that knows me and respects me, they basically suck my dick. I mean, you've seen it firsthand, right, Honorable? Do you remember when Mar first met me and that dude was glazing the shit out of me? And he was he was being real. Like, bro, every big dick streamer or pro, they always say, dude, you are the most underrated channel I've ever seen. And they said that with heart. Honorable, your thoughts? And this is something I'm open to critique. See, if you guys want to critique my channel, I'm open for that. Because guess what? I'm a gamer, not a channel creator. I try. I know I have weaknesses. That's how I get better. But what's your thoughts? Am I the most underrated YouTube channel you've ever seen?
You're a better YouTuber than I am because you upload more.
That is fair.
I would say you're more overrated.
Ooh, fucking codes.
This is where he comes back for.
No, but you're there, codes. What about Best Friends Play? You're what makes the channel the best. Oh, so now you're shitting. You're talking shit about yourself.
Yes, you're right. I am what makes the channel the best.
Oh,
Do better.
but look at this dude's ego. Dude, the only person with a
only
bigger
ego
ego
that
than me
cannot
is
be
Codes.
matched is this dude's ego.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I conclude this episode.
Wait, not yet. I want to hear Codes say words. Come on, Codes, say words for 30 minutes. Andale. Codes!
You're dumb and you smell bad.
Oh my god. Don't you have
And
anything?
that's just a theory.
Oh.
Code theory.
Oh my god. Why does that go so well? Oh, by the way, Fuji said fuck you.
What you gotta say to that? That's right. Nothing.
I mean, she's a woman, so like.
Oh my god.
Oh, he did not.
Alright, now we'll definitely wrap it up, you guys, right? We're all good? Nothing left to note? I went on my rant for
Nope,
Andy.
gotta end it with some sexism.
Next episode will
Oh, okay.
be about the shitty lineup of Summer Game Fest and Microsoft.
I'll say it once and I'll say it
Shit.
again. Please stop watching this garbage, everyone. It's the biggest waste of time. Like, I don't
It
watch
is
this
my
shit and I know
favorite waste
everything
of
that goes
time.
down. Alright.